Once again, we've got your back for the holiday season, but this time with 3 simple holiday desserts that will make you the Martha Stewart of anywhere you go. Because who doesn't want to be the Martha Stewart of wherever they go? I was Martha Stewart for a video long ago. Maxie, please show the people how I made a rather attractive blonde.
Do I have to?
You have to. And the crazy thing is, I have dark hair. I was also Rachel Ray. She has dark hair. I didn't make a good-looking Rachel Ray. Look, I'm not saying I made a good-looking Martha Stewart. I'm just saying I made a better-looking Martha Stewart than I did the Rachel Ray. But I made a really good Dr. Phil. That's where I really shone.
Sean?
Sean. Shined?
Shown? I think it's I don't know, but I know one thing. It's not Sean.
It is not shown.
It's not Sean. Why would it be Sean?
Stand by. Stand by.
The sun shone all over me.
No, that's not what you would say.
What are you trying to say?
Wait. Just wait. The past tense is S-H-O-N-E. Shown. What did I say?
S-H-O-N-E?
What did I say?
Oh, well, you said
I said Sean?
Sean.
Wait. I think you...
Okay, fine. It's not shined, but that's what I said. I know one thing. It's not Sean.
I believe I speak the Queen's English. I was walking down the street while the sun shone down on my shoulders. Shone. Okay, does it matter? Here's the point. I make a hot Martha Stewart. No. Here's the lineup. Shortbread cookies. Can you get a more non-denominational or better cookie at Christmas? Notice I said non-denominational because you can get the thumbprint ones. I don't think there's a Jew alive that has made a thumbprint one. The Christmas tree things with the red and the green icing, no. You could take these shortbread cookies to a priest, a rabbi, a monk, a atheist. Everybody loves a good shortbread cookie. Then we're gonna make a
guru.
A guru. I believe it's guru.
The sun shines on the gurus.
On the guru. Then we're gonna make a tart tatin, a wonderful little Apple business thing with puff pastry. Then a creme brulee. And I have a hack for creme brulee that will blow your mind. And I have a problem with my shortbread cookies that we will discuss when we get to that point. But let's just make the dough part first. We begin with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. There you go. We follow that up with a half a cup of regular everyday sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt if Max has finished knocking his water over.
Are you done?
Shush. We're going to give these a beautiful little hint of lemon by zesting a whole lemon in. This will be good. Who doesn't like a little lemon? Probably the lime board. They wouldn't like this. Why don't you use limes? We never get any attention like this. Hey, buddy, you're all over Taco Tuesday. Just...
Big lemon is just too powerful.
All right? And Chance, tell the people what their option would be if they did not have a zester like this.
Well,
I don't know what the hell you would do.
yeah, I'm thinking hard right now.
Well, here's what you could do. You could take a knife and very carefully cut just the yellow part off and then chop it really fine. All right, let's give this a little blitz. When that's mixed, we'll follow that up with cold butter cubed up. All right, let's get these guys in. We'll just put everybody in. All right, and now we're gonna give this a few grinds to turn it into what we need. Let's have a look. Do you remember when we did the Jamaican beef patties the other day, how we wanted this? We wanted this so it could do that. Let's give it a little bit more. There you go. It holds together. Here's the problem that I have. At this point, I would now press this into an 8x8 or 9x9 square pan. Cool? I can't find the pan. So we have 2 choices. One is I use 2 of these little metal pans, slightly larger, or I free-form this into an 8x8 square on parchment and deal that way. You guys?
I don't think I trust the freeform.
We'll use these guys. Max has no faith in his rapidly aging father. So.
And wipe the flour off our nose.
Okay, so this is gonna work out perfect. This is a sheet of parchment paper, and you'll see what we're gonna do with it. We're just gonna cut all the way down the middle, like this. And we'll take our pans and we'll go like this. Sorry for the noise. And like this. Now, when the shortbread are ready, I'll be able to go, just lift them out with this kit, okay? But let's put these, just put a little crease here. Great. Great, great. Okay, now we'll take about half of this mixture and put it in each side. And half will look like, I really don't know what half will look like. Half will look like that there, and this here. So look like half and half?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't tell. See, normally you don't have to worry about separating it because it's one pan, but stupid here can't seem to find it. This is all you need to do at this point. Squish it down flat. Because it's going to be a little thinner than it would be in an 8x8 pan, we're going to bake it a little bit less, but I think we're going to be fine. Okay, so get it generally set, and then I'll show you what we'll do. And I can smell the lemon rising up right here. It's making me super happy. By the way, if you wanted, you could have put like fresh rosemary or something in this. I was thinking about that, but I just like the simple lemon addition. For me, that's the best. You could little cranberries or something. Okay, so now we just want to score it into what will be the cookies shapes that you so desire. Score like this, and then we'll just go across, and then we'll do here. Just be gentle, and then we're gonna do it again. Yeah, I'm not a baker, all right? So if this is not like perfection, then don't get on my ass. Okay, and you got these all separated. Those are your guides for after, right? Then you're gonna take a fork and you're gonna give it the distinctive little tine marks inside of each one. So do this, get the other one done, and then we bake. I think the word for these is rustic.
That's it.
Or a fucking mess. Look at, I got two perfect ones in the middle. All right, my oven's at 3 1/4. They're gonna go in until they're starting to get sort of golden brown around the outside, maybe 40, 45 minutes. Cool?
Cool.
Thanks, boys. And here we go. Look at these little fellows. Hi, kids. They look pretty good, huh? Got a little darker than I like here. I like this. This color there, this here. But that's okay. So now we got to get them out, and that will look like this. I've let them cool a little bit. When they first come out of the oven, they're super soft, and they're definitely firming up now. They're still pretty warm though, so still be gentle. That was the whole reason for using the parchment. And then if we just give them another little squish. By the way, I redid my score lines about 3/4 of the way through because they were starting to, what's the word, Max?
Melt together?
They were starting to melt together, kind of, yeah. So a little extra rescoring and forking is not a bad thing.
That's what she said.
It's easy, buddy. And then you find one you like, and you go like that. Hello, little friend. Look at you. You know what I think? I think the way to do this is the boys will all have one and taste at the same time. How's that? Okay, so here's one for you, Maxie. Chancellor, not my son. And I say we take a little bite on 3, shall we? Smell the lemon and the butter, boys. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
This is a joke.
shit.
This is a freaking joke. Merry Christmas to me. Wow. Okay, they still need to firm up a bit. Go for it.
That's what she said.
This is ridiculous. Next up, tart tatin. What? You heard me. Tart tatin time. Cast iron pan and some butter. Here comes the butter. This is gonna melt. Obviously, in fact, it's starting to do that. Let me just help this along. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's about 1/4 cup of butter. We'll add, about 1/3 cup of sugar. Lovely. And we'll mix. And now over the next little bit, this will start to caramelize, or more correctly said, caramelize, and darken in color. And that's where we want it. So just give it a little stir every now and then to keep it from burning in one spot. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna peel this apple. Hands off, beautiful. Just peel this way. While we're waiting for the caramel to get happening, so we're gonna cut our apple into thin pieces. I'll just take out this little middle piece here. Good. Now these get into little slices. Perfecto. These I'm just gonna put in a bowl right here and give just a little lemon juice to keep them from turning BROWN. Great stuff. Little mix. And now back to our caramel. Right, we're there. Nice light brown. Let's put our apples in. Now the apples need this. So the apples now, just in this deliciousness, over the next few minutes are gonna start to soften. And once they do, we're gonna make them look pretty, put some crust on top, and throw this whole biatch in the oven. Okay, last thing, some salt. Look, it's gonna be sweet. You can tell, right? Sweet and salt go together beautifully. One more stir. We'll take it off the heat. It looks pretty good like that, man. So here's what you got. You got these guys all here beautiful, right? Right? Beautiful! Mike, tremendous. Okay, now watch what we do. Now we get our puff pastry that looks like this. You know they come frozen, correct? Okay, perhaps a rhetorical question. I didn't really
Yes.
think so. You can take them out of the freezer about, I don't know, 45 minutes before you need them, or you can put them in the microwave for about a minute. But the point is, if they sit out too long, they get super gummy and they're very difficult to use, and we don't want that. So I want this puff pastry just about the size of my pan, which is about this size and about that size. So now I'll just cut around. By the way, it's a good thing I have two of this size bowl because I just smashed one to smithereens inside. There you go, there's your circle. We'll move it back a bit. We'll get our kid right here, and then we'll take our circle and we'll put them in. Perfecto. Now, I'm just gonna push the sides down to meet the apples and the caramel. Couple slits. This kid goes into a 425 oven for 20 to 25 minutes until golden puffy and beautiful. Are you ready for the most insane thing ever? Look at this. Look at this in here. That's crazy shit. Now the key is getting it out. That's the key. All right, so here's the plan. You want the other side facing up. We've built this in reverse. So the only way to do it that I know is we put this on top of here, and then I hold this, and I'm gonna give it a flipsy doodle. Are you ready?
Ready for the flipsy doodle.
Please work with me here, buddy. Boom. Okay, that's only half of it. The other half is lifting this up and having everything stay on the platter and not stay inside. Uno, dos, tres. Didn't work. Wait.
No, there's nothing there. I can see it from this angle.
Holy.
Hit the top, hit the top. Bash it, quick.
Oh, that. Rethink. Stand by. Say 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, it's hot.
No.
It's not coming out. All right, here's the only way I can do this. Almost. Wait for it. Wait, I can fix this. So sometimes, if you guys only knew how awful today has gone. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go down. We're gonna give it some powdered sugar. Oh my gosh. Come on now. And now we'll just cut. You hear the crisp? We're all tasting everything today, lads. Smell first. That's lovely. It's lovely. It was a pain in the ass getting it out, but 1, 2, 3. A little hot, but
It's like an apple pie. Wow.
an apple pie, but crispy. Wow. Okay, aside from getting it out, absolutely amazing. Okay, last up, creme brulee. With the world's biggest hack ever. You want to see the hack? I think most of us have had creme brulee. Comes in these little ramekins. It's got the beautiful custard underneath, and then the crispy shell of sugar on top. It's like an ice skating rink of sugar on top, and you take your spoon and you can literally do that with the sugar that's hardened on top. To make it, you're mixing eggs and cream, and then you're cooking that, and you put it in here, and then this sits in a water bath in the oven. Kind of a pain in the ass, but you need it to cook gently, and then it comes out, and then you have to cool it, and then once it's cool, then you can put the sugar on top, and you can torch it, and you get to where you want to be. Or, as I said to myself one day, in a restaurant, eating a creme brulee that probably the restaurant had no business serving. It wasn't that kind of restaurant, but it was on their menu, and I take a bite, and I'm like, this isn't great creme brulee, you know. It's really just kind of like vanilla pudding. And that's when the light went off. Lights don't go bing. Max, do this. Exactly, that sound. And I went, wait, maybe we can fake. So we're gonna fake with a pudding cup. Okay, 2 pudding cups. So you take your open pudding cup. Pay attention now, it's very complicated. And you put the pudding in the ramekin, the previously aforementioned ramekin. And depending on the size of your ramekin, you might need 2 pudding cups. You're really going all out here, folks. So when you get it in, try and smooth it as best as you can. The sugar torches better when your top as flat as you can get it. Like this. What I like to do now is I take this guy, I put him in the fridge, let it get super cold, and then I bring out the one that's already been in the fridge, like that. Okay, you ready for the sugar part? Granulated sugar. And you don't want too much, but you want enough. You want like a basically nice even coverage. Oh, and I forgot to say, if you really want to be real fancy, you could get a vanilla bean, slice it down the middle, scrape out the seeds, and then take the seeds and stir them into the pudding, thereby giving it that little black fleck to kind of really fool somebody. And now you get yourself a little torch, and you go to town. And you're gonna try and be nice and even about this. You're gonna get some darkish spots, and that's okay. But you can see it's starting to do that creme brulee thing. Lovely. I think like a really gorgeous kind of golden brown is where you're headed. A few tiny dark spots, no problema, but a general level of even color is best. And then because it's sugar, when you're done and it's pretty the way you want it, it's gonna harden. Voila. So let it sit for a minute, let it do what it wants to do. And now it's time to eat. So I want to do this tiny bit of powdered sugar. It's like on 1/2 of it. Put a little raspberry there. Oh, come on, and who wouldn't think that that was real? But then listen, because this is the important part. You hear that? And now you go to take a bite. Come on, man. Freaking creme brulee. You got a piece of the sugar skating rink on top. Honey, you made me creme brulee? Oh my God, that's the nicest thing ever. Must have taken you hours. Nah, honey, for you, hours are nothing. I dedicate myself to making you happy. Let's go in the bedroom. Come on, right now, all of us.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
sorry. I'm just saying that there will be a moment, the world changes when you do things. Look at this little guy. So fine, have one bite with the raspberry. And so, happy holidays, everyone. Happy dessert holidays, everyone. And look, think out, just make something. What am I trying to say? Any of these 3 things that we've made today will make you happy. Will make your significant others happy. Peace and fake creme brulee. Thank you. Hey everyone, it's time for Samsgiving, and I'm doing this obviously all by myself from beautiful Sayulita, Mexico. Okay, for those who thought we'd be saving the big ticket items just for Friday, let me say that you're partially wrong, because we're going to start by giving away the Traeger Ironwood 885 smoker worth about $2,000 to the 10-year subscriber Maddie Blue 80. And Maddie wrote, referring to the Hasselback potatoes that Max and I argued over, "I'm a caterer and we serve many potato appetizers. The boy is clueless." Might be a little harsh, Maddie, but I'll go with it. And congratulations. And speaking of Max, the restaurantsupply.com package of totally great stuff, including an electric deep fryer, goes to Cody Walton, who wrote, "Love the cooking tips and recipes, but the real life back and forth bickering between Sam and Max, that's my favorite." We're giving away more stuff Wednesday and Friday, and yes, I'll probably still be here. So stay tuned, and we'll put your names below. Reach out to us at info@thecookingguy.com. We'll verify you and hook you up.